Roadside culture at its best. Dining car diners. Mike O'Brien, your getaway guy. On your next road trip this summer, why not stop at a few? I have my favorites. Let's begin right here in Rochester at the popular Highland Park Diner. Originally built in 1948 by the Orleans Company out of Albion, New York, the Highland Park Diner, corner of Goodman Street and Clinton Avenue in Rochester, just recently underwent some extensive renovations, keeping intact the diner's iconic chrome and acrylic features, and of course the unmistakable retro style and train car design. I love this place. They make a pretty darn good vanilla milkshake too. It's great. This place is so historical. They're open every day from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's the Highland Park Diner on my top 5 list. It's a Rochester landmark. Maybe on your way on a road trip out of town, stop here first for breakfast. One of my favorite dining car diners, the Highland Park Diner, and that vanilla milkshake was pretty darn good. Now, let's head out of town for another on my top 5 list. We're off to Buffalo. Can we say shuffle off to Buffalo? Maybe you're on your way to Niagara Falls this summer. Grab breakfast first or maybe lunch on the way back, but whatever the case may be, make sure you stopped at this historic dining car diner called the Swan Street Diner. This is a beauty. There's a local connection. This was originally operated as the Newark Diner in Newark, New York from 1937, and now after a full restoration, the Swan Street Diner sits at 700 Swan Street in Buffalo. Mahogany trim, barrel vaulted ceiling. This was a Sterling Diner, number 397, and the coffee is delicious. A great dining car diner getaway in Buffalo, New York, the Swan Street Diner. Highly recommend. That's why it's on the list, right on Swan Street in downtown Buffalo. Now, let's head on out to Auburn, New York, about an hour away to the amazing, historical, old-school Auburn Diner. Come on along. Originally called Hunter Diner. From 1951, the diner was moved here to Columbus Street in 2003. This is a vintage Bixler Company model, one of only 10 remaining. They do an all-day breakfast. One of my top 5 dining car diner getaways, the Auburn Diner at 64 Columbus Street. They're open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day. Boy, that breakfast is good. I like the counter seats, or you can choose one of these nice little booths. They're also open Thursdays and Fridays from 6 to 8 p.m. The Auburn Diner, one of my top 5 dining car diner getaways. If you're in Auburn, maybe checking out the Seward House or Willard Memorial Chapel, or maybe on your way to Skinny Atlas, stop at the Auburn Diner. One of my top 5 dining car diner getaways. And coming up next, I have 2 more. Stay right there, 30 seconds away. 2 more great diners. Plus, I have a lobster recommendation if you're heading out to Maine this summer. First, let's say hey to Paris Heating and Cooling. Has it been hot enough? What do you think? I'm about to get my AC checked up by Paris Heating and Cooling. Yeah, my annual AC checkup. These are the people to go with. Maybe you need a new AC system, and I'll bet by now you know whether you do or don't. Check out Paris Heating and Cooling. They're the people to go with. Give them a call, 227-4512. Make an appointment. Tell them the Getaway Guy sent you. Paris Heating and Cooling, one of our sponsors of the show. And now back to dining car diner getaways. Let's get back to the list. Head back to Buffalo for a circa 1952 Mountain View Diner, VIN number 446. Moved from Pennsylvania to Buffalo in 2001, and now here she sits at 3165 Main Street. This is an old-style diner. This baby is bigger than most, and everything is made from scratch at the Lake Effect Diner, including hand-dipped milkshakes, done the old-fashioned way. Boy, oh boy, is it good. And they're thick. A classic diner. Strawberry shake was what was on the menu, and I went for it immediately. The Lake Effect Diner, a classic in Buffalo, New York, open every day except Tuesdays. I could barely get that milkshake through the straw. She said it's going to be thick, and I went, okay, I like thick. Well, it was thick. Why not head on out to the Lake Effect Diner? You can't miss it. It's absolutely gorgeous from the outside. Look at the yellow and the blue, and at night she shines nicely. The Lake Effect Diner making my top 5 list of dining car diner getaways. This baby in Buffalo, New York. And now, let's head back to Rochester and to the Strong Museum of Play. That's where you'll find my next one. This is Bill Gray's Skyliner Diner. It's inside the museum. The shining stainless steel will catch your attention beautifully. Originally built and designed by Joseph Fodero. The year was 1956. She came to Rochester from Pennsylvania in 1992. Look at those fries and that burger. Hey, it's Bill Gray's fare inside. All the good stuff. It's called a classic dining car diner because this baby is just as beautiful as the rest. Open during regular museum hours, one of my top 5 dining car diners, Bill Gray's Skyliner Diner. The high ropes course is right above it as well. Now, you do have to pay admission to the museum to get to the diner, but if you're inside and you're going with the kids, have lunch at the Skyliner, one of my top 5 diners on the list. And she is just as beautiful. When the lights are shining, that thing just shines on that stainless steel. Thanks, Powers Farm Market, for being a part of our show. You have been for a pretty long time, and we just love it. Powers for everything fresh, fresh fruits and vegetables, home-baked goods. Ooh, is it good. And now, of course, for summertime, they've got all your plants and everything you need for the outdoors. And, of course, the great live animals for the kids. A truly wonderful close-to-home family getaway right under our noses. Powers family enjoys it here, and your family will too. 161 Marsh Road in Pittsford. You know, every time we do a show, we do a question of the day. And that's what we're about to do. This question comes to us from the Lucas family in Rochester. And they write, Dear Getaway Guy, our family is heading to Maine for summer vacation. We're staying on the coast in Kennebunkport. Do you have any favorites for lobster? Yes, I do. Absolutely. I've got a couple of favorites. First of all, when you're just coming into Kennebunkport, right on the bridge, there's a place called the Clam Shack. Stop there and get the walk-up shack great special of lobster rolls. Delicious. A lot of lobster joints in Maine, by the way, take cash only. So be prepared for that. Cash is king in Maine. Then a little ride along the Kennebunkport coast to Noonan's Lobster Hut. Boiled lobster, seafood stew, and everything else. Quaint, busy, cash only, ATM on site, open from 5 p.m. 7 nights a week. Go early. I really enjoy the old-style Maine restaurant vibe. It's real cool, very quaint, no reservations. That's Noonan's when in Kennebunkport. If you have a travel question or even a travel suggestion, email me at MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com and we'll take very good care of you. MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com. Nino's will take very good care of you if you don't want to cook tonight. If you love pizza, thick Sicilian style, go to where I go. Nino's Pizzeria. Fresh, amazing Sicilian pizza. All the ingredients are absolutely fresh. I've been a customer for a long time. They deliver as well with Slice and Grubhub, DoorDash. It's Nino's Sicilian-style pizza. Thank you for being a part of our show. And if you're looking for breakfast on Main Street in Rochester, I go to Jim's. Yep, 785 East Main Street, Rochester. Jim's with a great breakfast. Late risers, what I go with. Coffee refills, your cup will never go empty. Jim's. Just down from the Auditorium Theater next to Blackfriars Theater. They're open every day, cash only. They do have an ATM on site. Hey, I'm going to be out in Fairport Public Library on Tuesday, July the 22nd at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Come on out. It's free to see. No reservation required. I've got an hour of fun and very helpful summer travel information for you. Some great ideas, too. I'd love to meet you. That's July the 22nd, 2 o'clock in the afternoon at the Fairport Public Library. Come on out. Say hey. Hey to our friends at Powers. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Powers Farm Market. A great family doing a great job for many years. They welcome your family to 161 Marsh Road in Pittsford. I love the homemade baked goods and the fresh fruits and everything else. Powers Farm Market. Everybody knows where it is. You should stop by. The kids love the live animals outside, too. That's 161 Marsh Road in Pittsford, Powers Farm Market, and Paris Heating and Cooling. Boy, talk about getting your AC tuned up for the summer, which we've had some hot ones already. Paris will come on out and check it out to make sure you're good to go for the rest of the summer. Good, reliable, professional service. I've been a customer for years. 227-4512 is their phone number. Give them a call. Paris Heating and Cooling. Thanks to Paris. Thanks to Powers. Thanks to Jim's on Maine, and thanks to Nino's, and of course Joe here at Classy Wolf Media. Thank you for coming along for the ride. Remember to like us, follow us, so you never miss a show. Until next time, I'm Mike O'Brien, your Getaway Guy. Your Getaway Guy.